both eyes. It was brighter than the day. So take me out, open up the skies, hypnotize the stars, and kiss the night goodbye. Take me out and open up the skies, hypnotize the stars, and kiss the night goodbye. Open up the skies, hypnotize the stars, and kiss the night goodbye. Take me out.
Try to be honest, I'm not good at letting down my guard, but I really want it. Before you, I was running in the dark. When you said this was goodbye, that's when I realized I can't live without you. I want you and only you. I got nothing left to lose. Oh, so I'll keep waiting for you. It's the only thing that I can do to keep my composure. Oh, I need you closer. I want you and only you. Try to be honest, I'm not good at letting down my guard, but I really want it. Before you, I was running in the dark. When you said this was goodbye, that's when I realized I can't live without you. I want you and only you. I got nothing left to lose. Oh, so I'll keep waiting for you. It's the only thing that I can do to keep my composure. Oh, I need you closer. I want you and only you. take my hand and let our fears go. Take me to your jungle, where the rain is warm and the birds fly. Take me to your kingdom. Yeah, take me to the, yeah, take me to the. Take me to your jungle, where the rain is warm and the birds fly. Take me to your kingdom. Yeah, take me to the jungle.
Love is blind. I hope you find you kind. I got no reason left to lie. I don't know where you came from. You've always been the same one. You've been slipping out, but there's nothing new. Convince me I'm the only one. 'Cause I've been trying to figure out if I work it out with you. Don't know what I'm talking about, it's just always so new. 'Cause I can do better than you. Wonder why I decided to fly, but you know the reason why. It's true, love is blind, and you showed me why. Got no tears for me to cry. Don't know where it came from. You've always been the same one. You've been slipping out, but there's nothing new. Convince me I'm the only one. 'Cause I've been trying to figure out if I work it out with you. Don't know what I'm talking about, it's just always so new. 'Cause I can do better than you. I'm not afraid of the coldest rain. Keeps me away from the golden days. I'm not afraid, I don't feel the pain. Lead me to the golden gate. I fall right back into memories. Forgot about the past, I slowly drift away. And it never really is what it seems. Feels like I'm drowning in despair, knowing that you won't be there. I'm not afraid of the coldest rain. Keeps me away from the golden days. I'm not afraid, I don't feel the pain. Lead me to the golden gate.
could be my only one, or you could be all the boys I know. All the games you made for me got me thinking if you're okay. You call me, I'm alone. Maybe I'm just lonely. You keep me up all morning, babe. 'Cause I've been having dreams of you. Go back to something. Maybe we could be more than nothing. Maybe we could have it all again. Go low, 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 low. They don't gotta know. So maybe we could have it all again. Maybe I'm falling down without you. Go into hiding. I'll never be flying now. Baby, I built just like
Welcome, everyone.
colors. Got me
Welcome, everyone, to the Orange County Sustainability Decathlon. We're about to start the program. Please take your seats. Again, welcome, everyone, to the Orange County Sustainability Decathlon. Please take your seats as we will be starting momentarily.
You could be my only one, or you could be all the boys I know. All the games you made for me got me thinking if you're okay. You call me, I'm alone. Maybe I'm just lonely. You keep me up all morning, babe. 'Cause I've been having dreams of you. Go back to something. Maybe we could be more than nothing.
Please take your seats. Our program will be starting in 1 minute.
They don't gotta know. So maybe we could have it all again. I'm falling down without you. Go into hiding. I'll never be flying now. Baby, I built just like the colors. Got me feeling alive. In my mind, it's like butterflies over again. It's like butterflies over again. You could be my only one, or you could be all the boys I know. All the games you made for me got me thinking if you're okay. You call me, I'm alone. Maybe I'm just lonely. You keep me up all morning, babe. 'Cause I've been having dreams of you.
But that's okay. You can start.
Just to have a good time. I try to distract myself from thinking too much. But when I saw you, I went back to the start.
Peace and blessings, everyone, and welcome to the Orange County Sustainability Decathlon. You take your seats. We're going to go ahead and get started right now. But until then, you got to accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, and latch on to the affirmative, but don't mess with Mr. In Between. You gotta spread joy up to the maximum, bring gloom down to the minimum, and have faith. Our pandemonium are liable to walk up on the scene to illustrate my lesson mark. Jonah in the well, Noah in the ark. What would they do just when everything could look so dark? Man, they said you better accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, and latch on to the affirmative, but don't mess with Mr. In Between. How's everyone doing today? Is this a beautiful day, or is this a beautiful day? I just want to welcome you again to the Orange County Sustainability Decathlon. We're accentuating the positive here, doing wonderful things for our planet. So excited to be here and to have this wonderful event with you. To illustrate my last mark, Jonah in the well, Noah in the ark. What would they do just when everything looked so dark? Man, I think he said you better accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, and latch on to the affirmative, but don't mess with Mr. In Between. You gotta spread joy, you gotta spread joy. Don't mess with Mr. In Between. No, don't mess with Mr. In Between. Did that wake you up a little bit? All right, that's the spirit. Well, everyone, once again, I would love to welcome you to the Orange County Sustainability Decathlon. I'm so honored to introduce our amazing MC. Her name is June Kim Lopez. June Kim Lopez is the general manager and CEO of the Moulton Niguel Water District, which provides water, wastewater, and recycled water services to 6 cities in South Orange County. Before joining Moulton Niguel, she served as the general manager of Calaveras County Water District located in Northern California. June's prior experience includes working for Apple Valley Ranchos Water Company as its assistant general manager and serving as the deputy general manager of Central Basin Municipal Water District. June is a board member for California Water Reuse Association, California Water Data Consortium, Southern California Water Coalition, South Orange County Wastewater Authority, Water Now Alliance, and Association of California Water Agencies. Additionally, she serves on the Alfred E. Alquist Seismic Safety Commission, the Water Environment Federation Diversity and Inclusion Task Force, and UC Irvine Water Leadership Board. She's also founding member of the California Data Collaborative, a nonprofit representing 21 million Californians focused on leveraging data and technology to enhance statewide water management policies. Now, I also have this really fun fact that's super awesome about June. Preceding her career in the water industry, June was a police officer for the city of Pasadena, and she received the Silver Medal of Courage. Everyone, please give a warm welcome for our MC for the Orange County Sustainability Decathlon, June Kim Lopez.
Thank you, yeah?
Thank you.
Hi. Hey, let's give this woman a round of applause. Nobody knew that she could sing like that. That's a hard act to follow. I can't sing. I try, but I can't. So welcome, everyone. It's great to see all of you. And this is an exciting, exciting day. The Orange County Sustainability Decathlon. This was a dream not that long ago, and you'll meet all those ones with the vision and the champions who made this happen. So we're very excited. You'll see the schools and the students are a part of this competition. It's a decathlon because there's 10 events. And this is the first, but certainly not the last, because after all the stuff that we see today, this is only going to grow year after year, thanks to the brilliance and the goodness of those who take the time to create something that is good for the environment, it's good for people, it's good for community, it's good for all of us. So I just want to welcome you and thank you for spending your Thursday afternoon. It's a beautiful day in Orange County. We are so blessed to be here today. So I'm going to kick it off with a video message from Secretary Wade Crowfoot of the California Natural Resources Agency. He has been working with Fred Smaller, Mike Moodian from Chapman University and so many of their team, also with Senator Min, who has been a champion. He has been a supporter at the state level to fund all the efforts that you're seeing today and going forward. So let's cue up the message from Secretary Wade Crowfoot.
I'm Wade Crowfoot, California's Natural Resources Secretary, and I am thrilled to welcome you to the Orange County Sustainability Decathlon. We know the impacts of climate change are impacting our lives on a daily basis. Drought, floods, wildfire, extreme heat, sea level rise. These are impacts we're feeling in Orange County, throughout California, throughout the world. We know we have to move further and faster to transition our economy and our lives beyond fossil fuels to a carbon-free future. And that's where the Decathlon comes in, bringing together talented university students to design and build the homes of tomorrow with a minimal carbon footprint, and then inviting thousands of kindergartners through 12th graders to learn about these buildings and all that went into their design and construction. I am so proud of Orange County for holding this decathlon, literally the first and only of its kind in the world. And I'm so eager to learn more about the winning designs and the homes that you're building and what all of the students have and will learn from the decathlon. At the Natural Resources Agency, we're excited to sponsor, to support this decathlon, and wish you the best of success this year.
You could clap. I'll tell him you clapped. And Secretary Crowfoot really wanted to be here, and he is such a supporter, but there's a lot of things going on at the state level, so he sends his regard and promises to be here for the very next one. So earlier I talked about something as great as this starts with a dream, a vision. And I'm going to introduce you to that man. His name is Fred Smaller. And he's a professor at Chapman University. So he's got all the credentials, the PhD, all the stuff that are impressive. He's also an author. I could go on and read his bio, but I'm not going to do that because we actually want to hear from him. But this, you talk about tireless dreaming and not giving up to create this vision to make Orange County the sustainability capital of the world. Enough said. Fred Smaller, come on up.
I don't dance or sing either, but I want to welcome you on behalf of the core organizers of our event, particularly my colleague Mike Moodian, comrade in arms, and Katrina Lamb, and others. Mike, I forgot your last name. Wasmer. That's what happens. Mike, we've been meeting a little too much. 2015, the chair of the dean of the engineering department at UCI, and Greg Washington, and I got together, and we created a house called Casa del Sol, and it was at the Great Park, and it was part of the 2015 U.S. Department of Energy Solar Decathlon. We brought a group. My job was to go there at about 11 o'clock each night, scoot the kids off the site. And one night, my wife and I went there, and in fact, there was one student, and we said, well, you know, you really have to stop working. The sun is down. We have rules. And she looked at us with a straight face, and she said, I can't. It's my baby, the house. And I was really moved by it. I'm moved by it each time because it showed the transformational impact that this event can have. Picasso said, art washes away from the soul the dust of everyday life. Boy, did he get it. People who build the homes, people who are involved in this event, the volunteers, charitable ventures, the fair. Long after this event goes away, long after the houses are disassembled, you won't remember those particular things, but you'll remember for the rest of your life the effort that went into participating in the decathlon. I am hopeful that before all of you go out to see the houses, you will do me one favor. We have assembled here lovely photographs taken by Gabby Lamb. And I want you to really look at them, because you'll see in those photos, particularly of the students, what this event means to them. It's what I need you to understand, and what I am beginning to understand, is this event isn't about Tesla cars or attractive homes. It's about people. That's what this is about. It's about the challenges that we are going to undertake to beat back climate change and our other environmental questions and issues. We have purposely put a lot of chairs and places to sit, because after you've seen the homes, we want you to actually sit and think and contemplate what climate change will mean to you and all the people you love. That's what we want to do, and we hope you'll come away transferred. Earth is our only home, and it's morally wrong and just plain stupid to destroy it. None of this would have happened, of course, without Dave Min, our state senator, who's going to have a few words. We're going to come back and say this type of event must be replicated every 2 years and expanded. Why? Because we believe that education is the key to addressing climate change. And we also agree that the effort to combat climate change must be bottom up, not top down. Take a look at what's going on in Washington, guys. If we're going to beat this back, if it's real, it has to begin here. So thank you for coming. Thank you for looking at the photographs. Thank you for touring the homes. And to those teams, those students who've done incredible work. I mean, you have no idea, and I won't elaborate on the challenges they faced. To those teams, you win because you're here. You could have the finest home. You may be disappointed in some things you could have done better. Forget it. You're here. That's the key. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Fred. I know it's a bit of an awe being up here for Fred, because to see your dreams come true in vivid colors like this, it gotta give you a moment of pause. You know, but these great things require political will. We have Supervisor Katrina Foley in the audience. I know we'll hear from you later. Yeah, she's everywhere. But without the political will, it's really hard to get things done. And that's why Fred and Mike and others in the team have worked so closely with our legislators. And we are very lucky today, because right here in the city of Costa Mesa, we got our own mayor. We got our Mayor, John Stevens. So come on up, Mayor. And he's been here all morning, checking everything out. He's serious.
Yeah, I slept in these clothes last night, right here, right over there. Hey, thank you very much for that rousing round of applause. Thank you for being in Costa Mesa. It's another perfect day in the great city of Costa Mesa, and you're all very welcome to be here. And I'm so proud that this event is in the city of Costa Mesa. You know, we have set 5 council goals, and only 5 goals. Things like public safety, balancing the budget, but one of those goals is environmental sustainability. We have 6 core values that have been established by the City Council, and one of them is environmental sustainability. So what is happening here is perfectly in line with our council goals in the city of Costa Mesa that the City Council cares about. And as you drive around the city of Costa Mesa, I encourage you to look at what we've done with our public works projects. We've got protected bike lanes throughout the city. And we've actually switched a lot of our fleet to electric cars. We're working on our climate action plan. We're trying to walk the walk and talk the talk, but we're doing it with amazing partners. Katrina Foley, my friend right in the front row, and former mayor of the great city of Costa Mesa, now our supervisor, recently had a panel discussion in the chambers of the Board of Supervisors. And she had myself, Farrah Khan from Irvine, Jesse Lopez from Santa Ana, and Bob Whalen of Laguna Beach. And we talked about what we're doing for sustainability. It was a full-day event that she held with Supervisor Sarmiento. And the one thing that I came out of it, my takeaway is every city has a different challenge, and every city has to deal with climate change in a different way, and we all are. It affects us in so many ways, too. I look at our fire department. We are one of the chief fire departments for OES going out to fight wildfires. Last year alone, we had 15 different trips out to work on wildfires, including one to New Mexico. 61 days we were out. So this is really affecting us in city, climate change is affecting us in the city of Costa Mesa and throughout our state and certainly our county. So it's with great pride that I see these college students working so hard for these projects to try to create sustainable homes. I was moved by a quote I recently read by Professor Smoller, where he said, "Climate change is the #1 thing that students care about today. It's their highest priority." And we're seeing that reflected right out here in Costa Mesa. We have Orange Coast College, right here in Costa Mesa, that's participating. We have Vanguard, who's across the street. And so we care about that segment and that group in our community. It's fun to have a little healthy competition every once in a while. And I have to say, I do have a dog in the fight, I realized, because I went to Cal Poly Pomona, and the Broncos are out there, so go visit them. Anyway, I just want to welcome you. I want to tell you how important this event is to Costa Mesa, how much it resonates with our values. Thank you to Senator Min for underwriting this with his generous grant. Thank you to Katrina Foley for also sponsoring the event. The city of Costa Mesa is sponsoring the Wyland exhibit. Thank you to all of the partners, government, private industry, but most importantly, the students who have come to make this a great event in the great city of Costa Mesa. Everybody have a wonderful time, and when you're done here, go eat someplace in Costa Mesa.
You're a very cool mayor. And I'll definitely be eating in Costa Mesa. I already do, some best places. You know, you heard about educators, the importance of their role. But educators do more than educate. They mentor, they inspire, they make a difference. And the next individual that I'm going to bring embodies that. And that's Dr. Frank Gomez, who is the executive director of the STEMnet for the Cal State University Chancellor's Office. And with 23 campuses and countless number of students, the impact that he has made on all the future that we rely on is an amazing story. So please welcome Dr. Frank Gomez.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you, Fred, for that wonderful introduction. Of all the introductions I've ever received, this was by far the most recent. Ladies and gentlemen and distinguished guests, I'm honored to be here today. What a wonderful backdrop we have this morning. I must apologize for catching a bit of a cold. I have been tested, all negative, for COVID, flu, and strep throat. The doctor said my common cold was exacerbated by just a few days ago, receiving both the COVID and flu shots, one in each arm, on the same day. And so if I begin drifting off on some wild tangent, my eyes start closing, or my voice disappears, blame it on the meds, and just let me be. I stand before you not as an expert on today's subject, but as a concerned citizen, one of the billions around the world who want to participate in solving our climate crisis. In this way, we are all connected. And in the spirit of nature, so too is everything. Allow me to speak a little on this topic. And I warn you, as a scientist and professor, I have thrown in a few words and concepts to test your college memories. For decades, Earth's energy system has been out of whack. the stability of our climate is predicated on a delicate balance between the amount of energy the planet absorbs from the sun and the amount of energy Earth emits back into space. This equilibrium has been thrown off for years, and the imbalance is growing. The changes in this energy system have major ramifications for our future climate and our understanding of climate change. We saw this just this past year when a hurricane wandered its way through SoCal. Who would ever have imagined that in the OC? That had as much chance as a Democratic majority on the OC Board of Supervisors. Oh, Katrina just left. Okay, you heard it, Katrina. Okay. For years, Earth's ecosystems have evolved, resulting in biological communities living in balance with the environment. Yet it has been mainly over the past 500 years that humans have impacted nature across the world, resulting in, for example, wild plants and animals being put at risk of extinction, deforestation, and land degradation causing water scarcity and erosion, and climate change leading to acidification of oceans. To bring the natural system into balance, a new economy that is sustainable and respects the limits of natural resources and the functions of ecosystems is needed. This requires a shift in how we value, use, and dispose of our resources to create a circular system as in nature. For example, think of the benefits to urban planning if it recognized the connection between cities and the natural surroundings. Few of us realize that what we use is directly related to the natural balance on Earth. Almost all consumer goods are made up of minerals and metals. There can be almost 50 different materials in a mobile phone, but no country is self-sufficient in having all those materials. And so moving these materials across the globe comes with great environmental and social costs. Synthetic fertilizer is being used more and more to increase the production of food to feed half the world's population, but results in great levels of pollution to our air, water, and soils, and the use of fossil fuels provides energy to many people, but only at the cost of rising atmospheric CO2 concentrations and global warming. Not seeing anybody hyperventilating yet. From too much science, I'll go on. There is an organization, the Global Footprint Network, that has developed what's called the Earth Overshoot Day. Anybody hear of that? A few people, that's good. Which marks the date when humanity's demand for ecological resources and services in a given year exceeds what Earth can regenerate in that year. This year, it was August 2nd. 30 years ago, it was October 25th. This demonstrates the speed we are using natural resources, air, water, food, crops, minerals, and other materials from Earth. The capital of our planet is limited, and the better we can understand these connections between people and nature, the more we can help restore nature's natural balance. In ecosystems, living organisms interact with the non-living in their environment, such as soil, atmosphere, water, and heat, and sunlight, in ways that are essential for survival. We know that trees produce the oxygen we breathe, but most of us do not know that our oceans are at least as important for producing healthy air. Do you know that 500 plant species rely on bats to pollinate flowers, including what we eat, mango, banana, and cocoa? Like birds, some bats play a critical role in spreading the seeds of trees and other plants, and they also help to reduce those mosquitoes that bug you in the evening. The great climate prophet, scientist, and explorer of the 18th century, Alexander von Humboldt, was the first to explain the functions of the forest for the ecosystem and climate, stating the world is a single interconnected organism. Everything to the smallest creature has its own individual role and together makes the whole, in which humankind is just one small part. So why should we not celebrate the nature we celebrate certain holidays around the world? We should be planting trees, visiting natural history museums, gazing at the stars on clear nights, exploring nature areas, our rivers, oceans, and mountains, and celebrating natural diversity. Dr. Stephanie Pinsatil, professor at UCLA in the Institute of Environment and Sustainability, says humans treat Earth's resources as inputs, not assets, which we are neither engaged nor responsible for, so that we can coexist. Currently, the environment is an abstraction, not a living, reacting, breathing, creating life force, which we are in a co-productive relationship. The International Union for the Conservation of Nature's Red List, anybody hear of that? There's a few, wonderful, of threatened species is a critical indicator of the health of the world's biodiversity. There are 150,000 species on this list, with more than 42,000 species threatened with extinction, including 41% amphibians, 27% mammals, and 13% birds. These numbers are attributed to loss and degradation of habitat and climate change. Our understanding of the reasons for this decline is key to their protection and the future of our lives. So humans and nature are coupled. We depend on plants, animals, and microorganisms that supply important ecosystem services. Hence, it's important we find ways to reach the minds and hearts of people, many of them here, I think they've already bought into it, and to create a better understanding of nature and what loss of biodiversity means. But I'm preaching to the choir here. Von Humboldt believed in understanding nature in a holistic way. We must restore this natural cycle and functions of water, soil, and nutrients to capture the value of nature. It is important to transition to an economic model that is in balance with nature, which requires us to understand the linkages between environmental well-being, our quality of life in our cities, economic development, climate change, while simultaneously monitoring biodiversity within and around our cities. So this is a shout out to urban planners, decision makers, politicians, to work across disciplines and city departments and together to integrate nature-based solutions in urban planning, design, and development. But most people do not fall in these areas. We are, in so many ways, outliers in the general public. Hence, we need to create ways for citizens to understand their connections with their natural surroundings, such as trails, recreation spaces, parks, and schools. Here is where appreciation and stewards of nature within our cities are born. An important mission of current and future generations is to shift the belief that economic development equates to environmental degradation. We should strive to create a future that is in harmony with nature. Cities are great places to create change, as there are plenty of innovative ideas, business opportunities, and many smart people there. So how does this all tie in to what I do at the CSU Office of the Chancellor? Where after 25 years of being a professor of chemistry at Cal State LA, both teaching and leading a very productive research group with hundreds of students, I moved to the Chancellor's office down in Long Beach, near Catalina Cruises, for those of you who have ever went to Catalina. I'm just like 100 feet away from that, in August of 2019, and assumed the position of Executive Director of STEMnet, a multi-campus consortia where I lead STEM research and educational initiatives for all 23 campuses. We have 477,000 students in the CSU, and we're the largest four-year public institution in the country. I love what I do. Half the time I work with faculty, and the other half with college presidents, provosts, deans, vice presidents, etc. The intersectionality of my work allows me the freedom to engage with the University of California, the 111 community colleges, institutions outside California, industry, NGOs, the governor's office, and state legislature. A good part of my time is devoted to catalyzing and facilitating the development of projects and proposals with faculty and administrators. And since 2019, we've been involved in proposals that have generated about $52 million worth of external funding from the National Science Foundation, the Department of Education, Department of Energy, National Institutes of Health, the governor's office, and companies like SoCalGas and Edison. These projects are as diverse and have topics related to virtual and augmented reality, culture-responsive pedagogy, STEM equity, social justice, and workforce development. Allow me to share just one project that I'm very, very proud of and which connects to today's theme. Artificial Intelligence for Social Good is a National Science Foundation funded project that offers curriculum to engage students from all disciplines, not just STEM, to propose or develop AI-powered solutions to address social issues in students' communities. Here, students learn both the technical aspects of AI through a humanistic and ethical lens via that cultivates cultural and socially responsive innovators. A foundation for the project lies in, let's see if anybody knows these, the UN Sustainable Development Goals. Raise your hand if you know those. A few more there. That's great, and there's 17 of them. For example, climate change, gender equality, justice, sustainable cities and communities. The project was a brainchild of Professor Yu Chen in the School of Business at San Jose State. And funding has allowed us to expand at Cal Poly. Raise your hand if any of you are alumnus of these schools, or just shout out. Cal Poly Pomona? Cal State Long Beach? Cal State San Bernardino? Okay. In this project, students create chatbots to assist people with everyday tasks. You've probably used or been exposed to chatbots when visiting websites. They sometimes pop up on government agency or company sites, and you can communicate with them, or you get mad at them when they don't answer your questions, right? They're conversational tools that perform routine tasks. Well, one such project in this project is called Food Finder from San Jose State, and it tackles the problem of food insecurity, the lack of consistent access to enough nutritious food to lead an active and healthy life. Do you know that nearly 870,000 people in the Bay Area are reported to be food insecure? They might go to sleep every night without food. This is almost 12% of the people who live in that region. The chatbot connects users looking to donate food by finding nearby pantries and charities, and to those who are hungry to find food by locating food assistance resources. So I can go on and on about the great projects created by these college students. The take-home message is that they are civic-minded and are doing work to better their communities and families. It's great to see my colleagues from politics here. In a previous life, before I moved down here about 14 years ago, I lived in, we call it the OC, I call it the LAC, LA County, and was on the school board, I was on the city council, and was mayor of the city of Montebello. Here we have the Green Village before us, which demonstrates a similar passion to those students that had Food Finder. Students are very action-oriented, and I could see a lot of students here that have probably sweated for many days, weeks, or months in creating what they have here. They strive for a world of tomorrow that is habitable, safe, and inclusive for all. Their dreams rest on the decisions we make today. The climate crisis we face at this moment in time is profound. The consequences of not meeting it will be cataclysmic. America must lead the world in addressing the climate crisis, or we won't have much of a world left. If we succeed, we will build a more equitable, healthy, and sustainable society. By leading now, we can turn the greatest challenge in generations into the greatest opportunity for generations to come. Thank you for listening to me today.
Isn't there anything that you haven't done? Boy, that's a long, impressive list. And as you said, Dr. Gomez, we have a lot of challenges before us and ahead of us. And we also have a lot of crises that we're dealing with on multiple fronts. But with that comes opportunities. And just as with any challenge, in order to overcome these challenges, you need dreamers, you need doers, and you need funders. You need money. And the next person that I'm going to bring onto the stage is the champion at the highest political level to make sure we get the resources and the support that we need. And I had the pleasure of working with him on several different occasions, and one of them that's really memorable is one of the other things that I get to do, which is extremely a great honor for me, which is I get to host a TV show called OC World. And I know there's a whole bunch of team members from OC World, yes. It takes a village. And we had a chance to work with him to do a variety of documentaries. So without further ado, it is my absolute pleasure to bring onto the stage our very own Senator Dave Min.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Orange County's very first, but hopefully not last, Sustainability Decathlon. How exciting is this? So I'm State Senator Dave Min, and I represent this area in the State Senate, and throughout my life, I am not the person people have usually come to for money, but this was an exception to that. My district encompasses the heart of Orange County, and I hope everyone here is enjoying all the beauty and splendor of this region. Another beautiful day here in the OC. Those of you who live here can attest to the iconic destinations we share with visitors every day. I also have the privilege of serving as the chair of the Natural Resources and Water Committee in the State Senate. I want to say it's truly an honor to be here, and I want to give a big thank you to our host here at the iconic OC Fair and Event Center. I don't know if CEO Michelle Richards is in the house. Michelle? Either way, let's give her a big round of applause and our team. You helped to make this vision a reality, along with a bunch of others that I'm going to recognize. Now, before I begin, I just wanted you to do me all a favor. All to do me a favor, I should say. For those of you who don't already have your phones out, and I know that's not very many of you at this point in the afternoon, but if you could take out your phones and pull up a picture of someone you love who's going to be around in 50 years that you think. So I'm going to do it myself. I'm going to wait till I see a lot of phones. Someone that you love that's going to be around in 50 years. And I have a lot of selfies from my daughter who took these. And my daughter is one of my 3 children. Emmy in the house, you want to stand up? Okay, Emerson right here. This is what this day is about at its core. We are facing an existential crisis as a civilization, and the stakes could not be higher. The scientists are telling us, full stop, that we need to change course. We need to end our reliance on carbon-emitting fuels. This past year, we experienced the hottest summer on record. We, again, experienced biblical-level events, natural disasters, floods, wildfires, storms, droughts. And here's the thing. If we don't change course, or even if we do, in 50 years, when those kids on your phones are grown up and older, they are going to be looking back and noting that today was the hottest day, the coolest year in the last 50 years, that this year was the most benign as far as weather events that we had in the last 50 years. These are the stakes that we're facing right now. And those same kids are going to be asking, what did we do today to try to change course? What did we do to reverse the trends of climate change? What did we do in light of the warnings of our scientists? And that is what today's about. And if we are going to change course, if we are going to reverse the trends on climate change, on carbon emissions, we know that innovation is going to be of paramount importance. Well, I believe that green innovation can be spurred right here in California, right here in this part of Orange County. And I have had a vision since I've been campaigning for this seat that this can be a green Silicon Valley. As a kid growing up in the actual Silicon Valley in the 1980s, I saw that area transformed as technology companies came in, as innovators came in. I believe Silicon Valley today can be us, that this part of Orange County has all the requisite elements that we need to spur innovation, green innovation that will save the planet while creating a robust second boom here in California. Now, the origins of the Orange County Sustainability Decathlon and why I decided to go try to get $5 million for these guys was during my first year in office. And Dr. Fred Smoller and Dr. Mike Moody, and Mike, why don't you stand up and get acknowledged as well? They reached out to me to discuss their vision of a sustainability decathlon in Orange County. And their vision was the same as my vision. They used the same terms to describe what was possible here in Orange County. And they described an event that would be an opportunity to put Orange County's stamp on things. That would be a massive boon for the local economy and tourism, but also provide a major opportunity to kickstart green innovation and sustainable housing development all at the same time. And I thought, and we kind of hit on this together, that this was our chance to show the world what Orange County is all about, that we could be that green Silicon Valley. And that is why I decided to go try to make this my top priority in the budget that year. And I'll be honest, I was a little surprised we were able to get $5 million for this. But look, I got a check. They did the hard work. They worked their tails off over the last few years. And I want to harken back. This was the beginning of 2021. We were right in the middle of COVID. The idea that this would actually come to fruition, that we would have an in-person event here of this scale, it's a testament to the hard work and effort of Fred Smoller, Mike Moody, and so many others. I also want to acknowledge our local partners here. We had Orange County Supervisor Katrina Foley here earlier. We have Buena Park Mayor Pro Tem Susan Sonny, Buena Park Council Member Connor Trout, We have Irvine City Council member Larry Agrin. We have so many other people in the house here today. And just give a round of applause to all of our local partners who made this possible. Now, there's no better place to harness innovation, I think, than here in Orange County today. We've got the minds, we've got the capital, we've got the workforce, and the students that are here today are showing our state's entrepreneurial spirit by competing in a decathlon here, built on the pioneering legacy of the U.S. Department of Energy's nationwide solar decathlon. This decathlon will challenge us to rethink our approach to green housing. This is about buildings and infrastructure, but it's more than that. It's about cultivating, I gave blood earlier, so a mindset that prioritizes sustainable choices in every home. I did not test for COVID or the cold or any of that, though. The technologies that are being showcased and developed here today and this week, from ultra-high efficient heating systems to advanced home control mechanisms, are not just innovations, but represent a new generation of housing development that places green technology and renewability at the center of building. The impressive roster of collegiate teams that's been recognized repeatedly is a testament to the global nature of the project. These brilliant young minds, hailing from institutions spanning from here in Orange County to Shanghai to London, represent our future. And to the students today, I just want to acknowledge you. You represent the vanguard of a new clean technology revolution. So let's give it up for you guys. Now, many of you know I was a law professor at UC Irvine before coming into the State Senate, so I apologize for leaning in here, but I want to give a special shout out to the two teams from UCI, Zot. But to all of you, your passion and creativity are the driving forces that will move us into the future, where meeting our climate goals is not only possible, but just the beginning. I hope from this conference, from this event, we will develop scalable technology that we can use in home building across the state of California. Frankly, I hope many of you become rich because of the innovations that you develop here. So with that, I want to just remind you all the stakes that are involved. I hope this is an incredibly fun and rewarding week for you all, particularly for the founders of this, Mike Moody and Fred Smoller, who put so much effort into this. But while I hope we all have fun at the end of the day, the stakes involved are so important. We cannot take our eyes off the ball. We have to decarbonize our economy, and that is what this is about. So thank you all for being part of this journey. Here's to a brighter, cleaner California and beyond. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Senator. That was awesome.
Thank you, Jim.
I'm going to get a hug. Well, you could see the enthusiasm. It takes energy. And we got to bring up the energy a little bit, because now we're getting to the actual schools. So before we do that, I would like all the elected officials that are in here to stand up. Don't be shy. I know elected officials are not shy. All right. Let's give them a round of applause. Let's have them stay standing. No, stay standing. Now, if you are an educator, stand up. If you're an educator, stand up. Stay standing. If you are a student, stand up. If you're a supporter, stand up. If you have a heartbeat, stand up. Right, everybody stand up. Now we're going to give a round of applause, because I want you to feel this energy as we bring up the students that work so hard and tirelessly in the sun. So you ready? All right. Okay, now you can sit down. Now when they come up, I want to hear loud cheers, because we all need validation after hard work. And two of these schools I went to, one for graduate, one for undergrad, so special connection. UCI is not one of them, so let's not be competitive already. And these students are competing for innovation, for creativity, for passion. There are no losers. Now let's remember that. But this is a healthy competition to up the game, to get the blood flowing, to get that creativity going. So that's why it is such a pleasure for me to be here and to introduce you to these students. So we're going to start off with our very own, competing from Cal Poly Pomona. Come on up.
What's up, everybody? How's it going? My name is William Spencer Malika. I am a civil engineer at Cal Poly Pomona, here representing the Roots team. Go Broncos! And, oh, sorry, looks like I'm getting interrupted by my good friend, team captain and all-around positive female role model, Sydney Nguyen. What's up? Oh. What's that? We're having a scavenger hunt of tiny Billy Bronco stickers in the house? And it's going to be a fun scavenger tour for children and families alike to look out for these as they're on the tours? Okay, yeah. And if they find a sticker and give a sustainable fact about the house, they can win a prize? Okay, yeah, that sounds pretty fun, yeah. Should probably check that out. And then along with the scavenger hunt, there's interiors and exteriors with sleek designs contributed by students across multiple different majors, including a 3D diorama made in part by one of the greatest civil engineers of all time, Spencer Malika. Ow, okay, fair enough. You didn't say all that. What's that? You're saying it's kind of embarrassing how I'm just repeating everything you're whispering into the microphone, and there's probably like no point for me doing this? Yeah, I probably should have thought about that. Okay, yeah, I'll tell them about the video. Yeah, okay, sure. Sorry about that, everyone. Now I want to divert your attention to the screens. We're going to have a video made by some of my friends talking about the team. Thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Madeline Bickle.
And I'm Jace Lilly, and we are co-project managers for Cal Poly Pomona's official Orange County Sustainability Decathlon team, the Roots House.
Let's go.
Our initiative began right here at the engineering buildings here on Cal Poly Pomona.
Welcome to the classroom for Team Roots. Here we put our school motto, learn by doing, at work.
Our team consists of students in civil, mechanical, electrical and computer and chemical engineering, as well as computer science, architecture, regenerative studies, and business, all aiding in the design of the Roots House.
Starting with our ideas and thanks to our leaders,
we made our design a reality.
So from our campus,
and from all of Team Roots, welcome to the Roots House.
Yeah, cheer for yourself. That's great. Builders and actors. It's like community theater just right now happened. So next up is a Cal State Long Beach. Come on down. You guys are the Sharks. Oh, they're right here. They're ready to come up. I like that attitude. There you go.
That's tough to follow, so we're just going to keep it short and sweet because our product is out there where you guys want to see. So we are the team from Cal State Long Beach, and we're here to present our home called Midori Home. And Andrew?
Hello, hi, how's everybody doing? My name is Andrew Ignacio. I'm alumni, graduated this year, construction major. We're here building up 13 days out, day in, day out. We'd like to showcase our project to you guys, and I'm really excited to show it to you guys. And this building wouldn't be here without these guys. It's a team of 10, and some people left, but we're still here. And I have a good friend over here, Alriza. He's still a student at Cal State Long Beach. He's graduating this year. And Steven, they're still students. Yeah, so we'll be over there. I'm a site superintendent over there. I was there to get these guys situated, tell them the scope of work, and make sure everybody does the project in a safely manner. Moving back to John.
All right, so I'm John Beltran, and I was the project manager for the build. And just to give you guys a little insight on our home. It was an 850 square foot ADU. It was built in 5 separate modules, and we have a couple exciting features about the home. So it has a PV photovoltaic system with a battery backup, and it's meant to be somewhat off-grid. We built it using SIP technology. We were able to assemble the home actually disassemble it in a day and have it on site within the next day. We have a water recycling system that takes the gray water and allows you to reuse it within features of the home. And then we use recyclable materials within the home, giving it the Midori effect, the green effect. And then we have a green wall for thermal to keep the sun's radiations from doing too much damage and allowing the home to really speak for itself. So please, we're in lot 102 right here, right at the front. So please come see us on your way through the village. Thank you all so much.
Great job. Few words, lot of action. Can't wait to see it. I like that Midori. Like a Midori sour. Too early for that. Next up, you gotta have fun. This is about having fun. That's right. So next up is Cal State Northridge, the Matadors, one of my schools. Come on up. He's got the hard hat, hydration. I like your hard hat.
So as Fred said earlier in his presentation, presenting everything today, I just wanted to tell you our story and how much this competition means to Cal State University Northridge, because it wasn't an easy road for us to get here. And I come here specifically dressed as a construction worker because we did not hire any contractors to build our home. We took the challenge upon ourselves to do this all by our own student hands. And when we first found out about the Orange County Sustainability Decathlon, it was a huge mountain for us to climb up, specifically because we're not civil engineers or architects or construction management majors or anything. We're all mechanical engineers. So we're 32 mechanical engineers from Cal State University Northridge. Only 2 of us have had some work experience working with our hands. Like when I started personally, I wasn't even able to hammer in a nail straight. So this was really, besides just the actual experience that I gained from building the house, it was just a life-changing experience in discipline and in learning how to work with 32 other students and being there on time and hitting deadlines and everything. But unfortunately, what happened was, I know you guys heard about Hurricane Hillary. That actually came in before we had the roof fully finished. So what ended up happening was the water seeped through the walls after we already installed our drywall and our insulation. So we had to rip all that out, wait for it to dry. And so that set us back in our progress. But as Fred said in the beginning, it is about the story. And our story is one of resilience and not giving up. And there were so many times where we thought that we wouldn't make it to OC because of deadlines and because of us falling behind. But we made it, we're here, and we're super excited to show you guys our home. We're in lot 101, so come by, and if you guys have any questions about the story or about anything, we'll gladly fill you guys in on that. Thank you so much.
That was excellent. You just did it all. Our future is in great hands, is it not? Yes. I want to hire everybody. Hold on. So next up is the Rancho Cielo Construction Academy. Where are you at? They're over there. I like the music. Put a little bounce in your step. It's a long walk, huh? Everyone's staring at you. So much pressure.
Is there something I could take for this pain to go away? 'Cause I've tried 100 methods and they always seem
Welcome to the stage. All right, give a round of applause.
I think it's fine with that.
You guys can all talk. Ooh, okay.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Julieta Mendoza. I am a senior in Rancho Cielo, and we are team Rancho Cielo. We are an alternative high school from Salinas. We range in ages 12 to 24, and we would like to say we are very proud to be part of this opportunity today. And to begin with, we would like to give a big thank you to all our sponsors, mentors, partners, and to everyone who supported us throughout this journey. Thank you to all our families for allowing us and giving us a chance to come here for this long and for giving us the opportunity to experience this. To Senator Dave Mann and to the whole OCSD crew, we would like to thank you as well for allowing us to be part of this. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jesus Camacho. I'm a two-year Rancho Cielo student. As everyone knows, we are experiencing water and air pollution on a global scale. But what you may not know is that Salinas, where agriculture is big and resources are little, we actually experience higher levels of it. Did you know that we spend 90% of our time indoors and 60% of your health is affected by your home? We put a lot of thought into our health when planning our Nexus 1 prototype. We wrapped the whole house with a material called blueskin, keeping the house airtight and watertight. Other unique materials that we used are thermal cork, and it provides continuous insulation and fire resistance. Thank you. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Josué Cisneros. I'm a graduate construction assistant. Some quick specs about our house is, as Jesus was saying, the blueskin gives no air leaks. It's watertight, like he said. Adding on, we also have a ERV, which is an energy recovery ventilation system that replaces most fans, pumps fresh air, filtered air in each individual room. And our water conservation, we used quarter-inch pipes instead of half or three-quarter-inch pipes. It also delivers hot water in 5 seconds with no recirculation pumps. We became off-grid with 16 solar panels not connected to power at all, so saying that if the city goes into a power outage, we will not be affected at all. Even our appliances are sustainable, environmentally friendly, and energy saver, like our induction range hood cooktop and our condensing dryer and washer. With our home, you have several apps to meter air quality, energy usage, and more all around the house. You also get your own homeowner education / guide, and I encourage everybody to ultimately come out and experience our home for yourselves.
Good afternoon. I'm Kevin Cacho, and as he was saying, you guys won't regret it. Come by and take a look. We are humbled to be the first team to pass all inspections, and proud to say our project got pre-approved by the County of Monterey. To us, we already have won just by being here. Coming this far with our project, it doesn't end here. We are looking forward to refining our prototype, learning from it to make it better, taking it back to the ranch and create our eco-village for students and staff. It's time to transform our health, the health of our buildings, and the health of our communities. So stick with us, stay connected, follow us on social media, donate to fund our eco-village and training programs. Visit us out at the ranch.
Great job. You guys got a QR code and everything. Entrepreneurs right here. That's right. Get that QR code. So now UC Irvine, being the overachiever they are, have two entries. The first one, we're going to invite UCI School of Engineering. Come on up. Are you there? Oh, there they are. Got a lot of anteaters in here. Calm down, Jose. Welcome.
Hello, everyone. We are the Lucid team, and we choose that name as a group, Lucid, because UCI in the heart of that name. We know that we have a twin team from UCI with OCC, but we have a little bit of different vision. You're going to see in our home that we wanted to tell everybody that starting the sustainability issue comes from choosing the material you build with as a structural engineering program. And of course, we have to make the innovation, and the students have been participating in developing a system that has high insulation, 4 hours fire rating, eco-friendly, and you're going to see that. I leave that to two representatives of the team. The rest is still working. So I have, you can introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone. I am Faisal Al-Migrin. I am the team mentor. I am a graduate student at the University of California, Irvine, and I hope you can join us at Lot 201 to see our home.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jackie Yu, UC Irvine team captain for the undergraduate division. Please join us as we share with you our solutions and our approach for the Lucid homes.
Okay, just one thing we wanted first to show you that we have some unique materials that we used. So you're going to see it's a bit different than conventional system we use like wood or maybe steel. We have concrete. Usually concrete are accused to harm the environment because the manufacturing of cement, but it's not cement, it's concrete, and a special kind of concrete because only we use to bind all the ingredient of the concrete by the cement as a glue, which is about 10%. So the impact on the environment is very minimal. In addition, as I said, the innovation comes from the lightweight concrete that has been tested by the students, and then the insulation. So the whole thickness of the concrete, only 1/3 will be concrete. The rest are in the middle core, high density foam that reached the requirement by the code and exceeded that. In the same time, we also did a good design for the architecture issues, so we depend mainly on natural resources to a large extent. We know that we have to do also renewable energy, like solar energy. We have done that. The air conditioning system or mechanical system also was done with a great help of one of the leading companies in Irvine and also Los Angeles called P2S. And also we have a group of architects called the Western Design Group. They also provided our students with the learning process because you are not architects. So you're going to see that we have a certain perspective on sustainability, that we start with a high focus on the selection of the materials, and you're going to see that when you come to our Lucid home in front of you, which is actually in front and center of the exhibition, and we'll be happy to tour with you the house. We have actually a roof garden in the top because this is meant to be affordable houses for a young family starting, so it's only 2-bedroom. It's about 900 or 1,000 square feet. As I said, if you have a small lot, as affordable housing, you may not have the chance to have like backyard, the front yard. So we give you on the top of the roof. We have a small area. We call it the top roof, and we have actually towers that designed to supply a family of 4 with vegetable and fruits for 12 months a year. We have also some other features for recycling waters and through the washer and others. So we'll show you that when you come and visit us. We're next door. Thank you.
Thank you. I know it's hot, but you really have to visit these homes. These are some serious homes there. I want to live in one of them. So next up, we always love partnerships. And our next one is with UC Irvine and the Orange Coast College. They say teamwork makes dream work, right? When they join forces. Look at how many of them are here. They're bringing props. All happy. Come on up. It's like a drill team. I love it. We got a big stage. Be careful now. Whoa. There you go.
Okay, I just start talking when everyone's here. Hello and welcome everyone. We are Team A, the partnership between Orange Coast College and University of California, Irvine. We are so delighted to present our modular accessory dwelling unit, Luminosity. Woo! Over the course of the next 8 years, California will face an unavoidable housing crisis, directly affecting over 250 million households, over half of them coming from low-income families who will not be able to sustain themselves.
Hello, my name is Georgie Ampudia. I'm a student lead. Thank you. I'm a student lead for our project. To combat California's housing crisis, we partnered with Homeless Intervention Services of Orange County, an organization that is centered around battling housing insecurity among young men. And the issue that we were presented was with dealing with a real client is that we had restricted space and city regulations to work with, so it really inspired us to go down an affordable and modular route. And for those who don't know what modular housing and building is, it's kind of like, for also Lego connoisseurs out there, it's like building with Lego blocks, and each Lego block is produced in a factory individually, and then it is sent off to its location, and then assembled there. And it's so much more easy and efficient and faster than doing all the work on site from scratch. So the benefit that modularity gave us is that it gave us leeway to experiment with architectural and engineered design. For example, we are using FrameCAD, a computer-aided design and engineering system for steel printing, and it produces less than 1% of material wastage. So it's pretty impressive. We had to flex that, one of our biggest key traits in our home.
Our architectural design involves a butterfly roof, which maximizes the amount of space that we can have for solar power energy production. And it also directs rainwater to our tank collection. And this tank collection harvests and maintains the water that can be used throughout the house. We also have a turtle shell facade that helps maintain and regulate the house's temperature. In summary, we have engineered luminosity in such a way that our house is completely off the grid, is net zero, and integrates our own controlling system. And we believe Team A has serious potential to become a disruptor within the housing industry. And by adopting our modular techniques and utilizing our FrameCAD potential to the maximum, we're pretty confident that we can help obtain a SOM of $146 million. Now, to do this, we would be creating the exterior frames of we're using the FrameCAD system, and then selling this to real estate developers as our go-to market to validate whether or not our product actually meets the market. And we can also sell our planters and bike racks to living communities in Orange County.
So, before we end, we would like to shout out the team that put Luminosity together. Over 80% of our construction and engineering crew are women. And we have a very diverse skill set with 12 different majors. We are grateful for our sponsors, partners, faculty from OCC and UCI who helped transform Luminosity from an idea to reality. We hope to be the light of life. Luminosity will be donated to the Homeless Intervention Services of Orange County and house 4 young men who are overcoming trauma and homelessness. Please visit us at booth number 301, and thank you very much. Go teammate!
We're gonna do something a little silly here. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go teammate!
Hey, that's a good photo op. Good job. They all got matching shirt that says team made. Watch your step now. Look at that. Safety first. That is awesome. I mean, you talk about this point of pride. They're not getting paid to do this, but so much love goes into these homes. It's really, really incredible. Yeah, give them a round of applause again. The next one is a bit of an international flair, put together by UC San Diego, where I went to my undergrad, Ravel, and the Zhejiang Normal University. Come on over. Our international team right there. I know I didn't say it right, so I'm sure they'll correct me. It's all right, all right. All the way from China. That's right, give them a warm welcome. Welcome to Orange County, come on up. I love the matching shirts. They got a flag. There we go.
Okay, so I guess we're the only international team, right? Am I correct? Or, just a... Okay, so guys, we come from the Cyber Ranger, the joint team between ZJNU, Zhejiang Normal University, so you're correct, and UC San Diego. So I'm Li Yiming, so come from Zhejiang Normal University, long way from China, and everybody in this side and OCSD call me Robert, so anyone can call me a Robert, okay? So here's a...
Hello, I'm Jan Kleisel, representing the UC San Diego contribution, but they built a house in China, so really I did all the easy work and they did the hard work, so thank you very much.
Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. My English is poor, but my work is wonderful. Welcome to my...
Hello, everyone. My name is Tang Yu. I'm a student from Zhejiang Normal University, and it's my honor to participate in Solar Decathlon. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jiang Ming, and I come from the College of Humanities, Zhejiang Normal University, and it is a great pleasure to be here. Thank you.
So guys, it's really a long, long way. I flied for about 13 hours, and John, our sponsor, he flied about 17 hours. I know what happened for the rest of the 4 hours, okay? And, the girls, they're just, they only labor for this, this building. So our team, the joint team between ZJNU and UC San Diego, we plan to provide a kind of easy assembled, affordable, and also sustainable house to solve, the housing problem, the the climate change problem in California, not only in Orange County, not only in California, but also globally, right? It is a global issue. So this is our purpose, and when we're talking about, when we're saying easy example, we mean it. So everybody in this side can see us. You know, at the first day, we just lifted our container. It is just a standard 40 feet long standard shipping container. And then second day, these two girls just tried to fold it up. And they lifted the roof and put down the floor and put some posts and then put the your very standard panels. So the third day, you know what we do? We celebrate. We do nothing. And then the fourth day, we wait for today. The fifth day, we wait. The sixth day, we wait. So finally, it's coming. Okay, thank God, you know. So, yeah, so it's very interesting that when we're talking about easy example, we only need 2 labor, even girls, you know, these, I mean, girls is great, but, you know, in labor force, you know, in your country and in my country, you know, we're a little bit, you know, in labor physically, okay? So, so we want to share that this is a very easy example house, that we only have 2 labors, 24 working hours, and no heavy machines, and we can unfold it. So that is what we're talking easy example. It is unfold, it is not assembling. So this is the first thing. The second thing is affordable. When talking about affordable, I mean it. And I'm not going to share the real market price right here, but come to my house. I got the price there. Anyone can buy this. And it's a mature, you know, it's a mature product, and you can put this house at your backyard, and you can put your house in the desert area, and you can put this house near the beach. Any place you can got a land, you can got a permit, you will have this house in a very, very, very affordable price. Trust me, go and see my price, okay? So this is what we are talking about, affordable. And the third one is about sustainable. That is the core center, the core spirit of this competition. And for it is sustainable, everything is linked together. For example, we have the very high efficient HVAC system, and we just use the water heaters, try to heat or cool the whole room, and it will save a lot of, for example, 60, 70% of the energy. And also we have, you know, the solar system, we use the thin film, so that is like, okay, everybody got this one. And, but what's the most important? When we arrive in the United States, we find something different, that you guys, when you're building a house, you use a lot of trucks, cranes, forklift, right, a lot of things. Guys, that costs a lot of money and a lot of fuel, which really increase the climate change, which really you know, cause the climate change. So what is the advantage for this easy example of the house is that, you know, we only have our own hands and very light, you know, equipment to assemble without too much heavy cranes and things like that. That will save a lot of energy, and that will ease the climate change. So this is what we call sustainable. So this is everything about our team, and you're all welcome to come into our house, the Cyber Ranger. Thank you, guys.
You are selling it over there. I love that. They're getting better and stronger. That's a theme. All right, next up is UC Santa Cruz. Woo! They're the banana slugs. I don't even know what that is. Not too appetizing. But clearly no slugs here. I like the cowboy hat. Welcome.
Hi, my name is Mane Iwata, and I'm the design and tech lead, and we are UC Santa Cruz. Our home that we have designed and built is called EcoHouse and consists of a house within a greenhouse. Our design has a home garden, and we have provided a garden kitchen recipe book. And in our home, residents can enjoy healthy living through nutritious homegrown meals and experience living in a sanctuary made from sustainable materials.
Raise that up a little bit. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Eli Nygren. I am the construction manager for Team EcoHoose. And within this greenhouse that Mana just talked about, there's 2 shipping containers that make up the basis of our home. Tough act to follow with the last one, another shipping container home. We chose the shipping container construction for 2 main reasons. One of those is that the shipping container is a very robust piece of material already, so siding, sheathing, structural integrity are already kind of taken care of for you off the bat, and you just have to modify it. But the second reason, another big reason, is that there's an estimated 17 million shipping containers in circulation around the world, but there's many more containers than that in existence around the world, just sitting around, waiting for something to be done with them. So we like to lean into the aesthetic of the container and really make a beautiful home for you all to see. Lot 304 is where we are. Come check it out.
Hello, I'm Kerry Williams. Thank you. And so I was focusing on the water systems for this house. So, statistics vary based on what plumbing you have, what appliances you're using, what landscape you have. But, somewhere around half of your water usage goes to your toilets and your agriculture and your lawns. So I used a system of constructed wetlands and some bioremediation to recycle the gray water in this house. And in doing so, you could potentially up to double your water usage that you get out of this house. So that's what I chose to focus on, because water scarcity is going to become a big issue in the next coming decades. Or not double, sorry, reduce your water usage by about 50%. Should phrase it that way. Yeah, so come check it out. Thank you.
Thank you for dropping some of that water knowledge, and now I know that banana slugs are that color. It's so educational. So the teams that you saw so far have built homes, sustainable homes. The next set of teams that you're going to meet, they built and focused on portions of homes. So the first one to kick that off is the Brigham Young University, BYU. Just be you. I'm just saying if you're paying attention. I know that was a very bad joke. Welcome.
Hello, my name is Andy.
My name is Leah.
And we're part of the Brigham Young University Dome Home Sustainable Decathlon team. We're from Provo, Utah. So our story begins about 2 years ago with a group of construction management students who are passionate about sustainable design. They came up with some principles that they identified, such as sustainability, affordability, and functionality. And they created some designs and ended up with a reinforced concrete dome structure.
Our final design is dubbed the Triple Dome Home, and it emulates those guiding design principles. Therefore, it is an occupant-safe and family-friendly home for around 2 to 4 people. We were lucky enough to showcase our home in the NREL Solar Decathlon, both the Design Challenge of 2022 and the Build Challenge of 2023. We were able to show off the home's efficiency, along with its architecture and resilience. The materials that we chose for this home and the work processes that we chose for this home were selected with the operational costs, the construction costs, and the sustainability in mind for both of those processes. Yeah, there's the design bid challenge. Okay, cool. We were also lucky enough to participate in the Utah Valley Parade of Homes, which is a local celebration of home construction in the Utah Valley. Over 6,000 people were able to come and were able to learn about sustainable construction in residential, along with the sustainable benefits that dome homes provide.
Now, every good story always has a conflict. And so a couple weeks ago, we found out that our triple dome home that we built, we were going to transport it here in Orange County, but we had some shipping complications. But we didn't give up, and that didn't stop us. So we decided to build a smaller version of the dome home that we built in Provo. We built a 20-diameter dome home here in Orange County. And we dubbed it the Dome Home Outpost. And so we acknowledge that dome homes, specifically the kind that we do, are not exactly status quo. And to that, I quote the great Sidney J. Harris. Oh, I have the quote here just in case that happens. Our dilemma is that we hate change and we love it at the same time. What we really want is for things to remain the same but get better. Now, come on, we're on the other side of the block. We, at the very end in the middle, come and experience something a little different at our Dome Home Outpost. Thank you.
We like different. The Dome Home. All right, little public service announcement, because we got a car that's about to be towed, so pay attention. If you are an owner of a 90s white Honda Accord with a license plate of 4, C as in Charlie, L as in Lincoln, S as in Sam, 197, it is parked in an illegal area, and they're about to remove it. So we're not going to look, so you're not embarrassed. But please go to your car so it doesn't get towed. Can someone tell Fred it's his car? So awkward right now. Fred Smaller, you know, the man with the vision, that guy. His car's about to get towed. So next up, we have Cal State Fullerton. Come on up. They're the Titans. Hard to follow the car towing message, but they're going to do it. They're getting briefed on the audio-visual. Welcome to the stage, Cal State Fullerton, not too far. Hey, you can applaud.
Hello, everyone. So we are Team Cal State Fullerton, and we have some team members. You want to talk? Say your name.
Hi, I'm Emma Anderson. I'm one of the members in the technical team. I'm an electrical engineering major. So.
Hi, I'm Estrella, and I'm a civil engineer, and I was part of the installation team.
And I'm Brock Rivera. I'm a computer engineering student, and I'm the lead for the tech team.
And I'm Fulend Mishra, Department of Civil Engineering professor. Here we are showcasing our sustainable design. Our house on purpose is incomplete, so we'll be showcasing two sections of the house, one with the current California code, and other would have sustainable ways that we can adopt. The one unique feature of our team would be there will be things that you will be learning in that house that you can take home and make changes in your current house right now. You don't have to move out. You don't have to buy a new house. In the way you live currently, you will be able to adopt some of the changes that our students are proposing. With that, we would like to play a video from our team. How would that work? Okay, I hope it plays.
Buffering. Oh. It's a large file. There you go. Wow. It's a teaser. We got an IT expert back there.
Oh, no, it
Not your fault. This truly is a teamwork. Turn down the pixel, that's right.
The students at California State University Bulletin have taken on the ambitious task of reimagining how The students at California State University Bulletin have taken on the ambitious task of reimagining how we construct our spaces. It has been a journey that has made positive impacts on over 75 students. In the early stages, the students were knee-deep in building codes and construction practices, learning the ropes and understanding the foundations. They were not just building a house, but building knowledge, building experience, and building a sustainable future. Then came the implementation phase. The students didn't just aim to build an energy-efficient house. They were determined to create an energy-efficient lifestyle. Insulation, ceiling, HVAC systems, and passive systems were all part of the plan.
Basically, our group's goal was to save as much money as we could on our energy bill for our house. So by doing that, we basically tried to emphasize insulation as much as possible. And the methods that we used were a double wall and a raised truss configuration that allowed us to add more insulation to our house while also limiting thermal bridging.
Our group focused primarily on windows, doors, ventilation systems, and roofing for the Fullerton house. Through our research, we determined the best fit windows, doors, vents, and roofs for the OCSD house, and also the most unfit so that we could compare their outcomes and present you the most optimal option for sustainability and energy efficiency.
As part of the SEAL team, we were tasked with creating an envelope that would keep indoor and outdoor air separate.
Hi, I'm a part of the HVAC team, which is responsible for removing stale air to use the complete seal around the house and replacing it with fresh air. We also researched what type of air conditioning units would be the most efficient compared to the standard equipment.
Our team has made 3 exhibits for you. The first one is an automatic plant manager used to manage your household plants and appliances. The second one is an automatic leak detection system that will turn off your water before you start getting any major leaks. And the third is an automatic waste sorter that can sort between compost, recycling, and trash.
Learn about the challenges and opportunities it presents from students of various universities. The inaugural 2023 Orange County Sustainability Decathlon is just the beginning. Because remember, building sustainable homes is not just about the homes we build. It's about the world we leave behind.
Thank you.
Thank you. Great video. All right, next one is an international triple threat. They are the Tongji University, University of East London, and Laguna College of Art and Design. Got 3-member team. That's awesome. It's always a tough decision who's going to go on the stage first. Rock, paper, scissors. Welcome.
Hi, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Carl Callahan, and I'm the Head of Architecture and Visual Arts at the University of East London in the United Kingdom. We're absolutely delighted to be joining you in sunny California. I think a little bit later, I'm going to introduce Dr. Deborah Benross, who's our architecture cluster lead at the university, and she'll be talking about the ideas behind the project that we've been working on, which we call the Elemental House. And we took the idea of the house and mentioned it as a flexible community, and we looked at ways in which the house could be assembled and disassembled to meet the changing needs and locations of society, roughly over a kind of 100-year period. I think that talk will be coming up later, I think at 4 o'clock? At 4 o'clock, so please, whatever you do, be back here at 4 for that. Before I do any more there, I would like to just say a couple of thank yous. And the first is to the organizers of this absolutely brilliant event, who set such a relevant and fascinating brief for us. We've had students working on it here in LA, in Shanghai at Tongji University, sorry, LA at Laguna College, in Shanghai University with Tonji, and in London with University of East London. The students have come from a wide variety of backgrounds. There's probably been 100 different students working on this, so it's really had quite a big international kind of impact. We've had people from materials science, technology, architecture, product design, interior design, and so on. It's been huge breadth and depth of a team. So we'd really like to thank all of the organizers who put this competition together, mainly for bringing us all together and allowing us to share these ideas, which I'm sure without this fantastic competition wouldn't have happened. My second thank you is the team on the ground here. So please join me in thanking everyone on the ground here who's been putting this together. I think we checked in to our hotel at 1:30 a.m. yesterday morning. We arrived with an exhibition which we have at the far end in a tent at the far end. So please join us and come look at our exhibition. We had a few hours of sleep followed by being brilliantly inducted in here. And we were helped with installing a tent, and we had a huge amount of support from the team here. I must admit, and many of the other competitors actually, I must admit it felt very much like joining a sort of family, not actually being in a competition. And I think it's a family of people struggling with finding authentic, sustainable solutions and responding to the needs of our societies. So it's been a really great experience. Thank you very much.
Thank you. People have traveled far and long to be here, so thank you for that. Next up, we have UC Chattanooga. That's fun to say, Chattanooga. Sometimes it feels lonely up here, so I just make myself laugh. Thank you for joining us from Chattanooga.
Hello everyone, I'm Sung Yang. I'm a professor of the Civil and Chemical Engineering UT Chattanooga.
I'm Logan Sprague and I'm a civil engineer.
I'm Christian Despo and I'm the electrical engineering lead.
My name's Caleb York. I'm a senior civil engineering.
Hello. There's something I want to share our story. Actually, we are not be able to bring our home here for many unexpected delay, but I realized we don't have any excuse. By hearing story from a university with all mechanical engineering students with no experience, and then the team with like 80% female member. So we don't have any excuse. That's what I realized. But I'd like to call it was a successful experience for us. We stay strong as a team with the vision making a positive local community impact. And we wanted to fight against climate change as well. OCSD 2023 is one important stepstone for us. And I really appreciate the organizer and sponsor for this event. We'll keep growing. Thank you.
So as Dr. Yang mentioned, we unfortunately don't have anything to present. So we're gonna be doing a lot of learning and teaching y'all how to use the word y'all. So just come talk to y'all if we need anything, okay? So yeah, just come visit us on the end down there, and you're gonna be seeing us a lot at y'all sites, and we're gonna ask a ton of questions, trying to figure out what we can do better for next year, because we're coming for y'all, okay?
All right, let's make sure we visit them, because resiliency is about improvising with ideas. Things happen. Next is UC Riverside. All the way from Riverside. Not as far as China or London, but far. Living in Orange County, you get spoiled sometimes with toll roads. Welcome. Like your shirts too. OCSD.
Good afternoon, Costa Mesa. Thank you so much for having us out today. So
we're from UC Riverside, not too far away, only about an hour, east of here. But today took like 2.5 hours to get here with traffic. So we deal with that a lot. But our team has a very interesting story. When we entered this decathlon about 1.5 years ago, we submitted our proposal for what we wanted to build, and just like every other team, I'm sure we went through so many different phases of design, we changed so many different things, and we learned so much through the design process, only to hit so many hiccups when it came to the logistics, the purchasing, trying to attempt to get things delivered and shipped. Dealing with that with the large university is very difficult. However, we were able to, this summer, we started construction of our home on June 6th. We started building our house on June 6th of 2023 in the 118-degree heat in Riverside with none other than myself and 2 other undergraduate students. We are all undergraduates, and only 2 of us are mechanical engineers, 2nd and 3rd years. So we don't have any engineering experience. We have no civil engineering at UC Riverside. We have no architecture at UC Riverside. We only have mechanical and electrical engineering that are pertinent to this. So with a team of biomedical engineers, physicists, artists, business majors, economic majors, we built what we call our home. Stands for Riverside's home, and we like to call it our home. This home is fully constructed in Riverside with floor, walls, and roof about to go up. And with none other than the original seed money that we were given from this competition, we built the entire thing. Now, to get that here was very difficult. We simply this is a very economically affordable home. This is a home that anyone could build, and realistically, we had to spend $30,000 to buy all of our tools, because our school owns no tools. We had no faculty mentor to help us with the construction, so other than some YouTube videos, we figured out how to do it all by ourselves. But that's okay, and we actually had a really fun time in the heat every day for about 15 hours figuring that out. And in the process of learning all of that, we had such a wonderful time to bond with our team. And in the very end, our biggest challenge was having the money to move it here, because we didn't have the $27,000 to put it on a truck with a crane and drive it all the way here and then pay for a crane operator to pull it off. So instead, we spent the last 8 days replicating the southern 9 feet of our home. We rebuilt it entirely from the ground up in 8 days, put it on a flatbed truck, and brought it to you in the far southeast corner of this lot for you guys to come and check out a good segment of what we got. We have a 3D model of what the house looks like, and we're very happy to be here, and we're really excited. So thank you all so much.
Great job. Adversity, that's part of life, can be overcome. We just averted another crisis. Fred found his car, it's not towed. Thank goodness. Yeah. A man with a vision and still his car. Last but not least is Virginia Tech. Virginia Tech. There they are, sporting their colors. That's right. You got a different kind of music for your entrance, because it's the last one. So sad. But you'll see them all again outside. Come on up. Welcome.
Oh, it slides. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Andrew Bates, and I am a 4th year studying construction engineering and management, and we are representing the Virginia Tech team for OCSD 2023. So since this past December, students and faculty from construction, civil, environmental sciences, urban planning, and architecture have all been working to design a sustainable home for anybody. So our mission is to develop an affordable net zero house at scale. And the target market of this home is individuals and families within the 60 to 80% AMI, which means area median income. So with this in mind, we decided to make a home from 2 14 by 40 foot modules. This gives us about 1,400 square feet of living space that includes 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a full-size kitchen, a living room, and also 2 porches with pergolas. The MEP system is all housed in a central location in the back of the module, which makes construction and maintenance like an ease. Over the summer, we partnered with Volumetric Building Company to continue design and to ensure the home is a viable market opportunity. With their assistance and the target market in mind, we have concluded that the design and production cost is about $216,000, and then the suggested sales price is about $250,000. We believe in our ability to achieve and steadily decrease the affordable price target while keeping construction and operation net zero. And how do we do this? This is by designed for manufacturing, which we've seen a couple of other teams are doing this as well. Modularity is the design's foundation. So the pair of energy efficient units will pass through a production line in just 10 days, thanks to VBC's expertise on hundreds of their projects. This shift of designing for manufacturing instead of one-off sustainable homes is our mission. So unfortunately, over the summer, we were planning on getting this done, but because of university big legality issues, we were unable to actually produce it. But we do have a full-scale floor plan over on lot 106, and we've got some fun VR and AR. We're so excited to be a part of OCSD, and please stop by our exhibit so we can tell y'all all about everything that we have. And yeah, once again, we're in lot 106. Thank you so much.
Great job. All right, let's give all the students and all the schools a big round of applause. You know, we use the word wow a lot, but today is truly a day of wow, because you see the dedication, the passion, the creativity to do good, to make a difference. And certainly for me, it's been a long time since I've been a student. It really inspires me. It pushes me to be better, because I look at the work that's being done right now. I look at so many that you have met, so many who you haven't met yet that made today and this whole effort towards sustainability possible. And we are truly grateful. And I know we all have a busy schedule, but I hope you take the time to look at all the homes, to talk to the students, to hear about their dreams, ask questions, recruit them. I know I will be, because the amount of talent is just really overwhelming. But talent plus heart and goodness is just, there's no words. So I want to thank you all, and I'm going to invite a lady back on stage who's got more talents than I knew about, Oya, to take us out. Come on up. And maybe if you're nice, she'll sing for you again.
No. I just want to give everyone the information about the rest of the evening, but you can't go anywhere yet, because a little birdie told me that it's June's birthday this weekend. So everybody give June some love. October 7th is her birthday. You're so amazing, extraordinary. We're so honored to have you with us. Thank you so much. Just wanted to send you that love.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. So everyone, thank you so much for being here. Isn't this just so amazing? This is such a wonderful event. We're so excited to have all of you here. And we want to invite you to visit the Village Green as well as all of the exhibits. It's just so exciting what everyone has shared, and we want you to see all of it, as well as the VIP reception. That's at 4 p.m. Again, the VIP reception is at 4 p.m. Thank you so much, everyone. Blessings. Everyone, the VIP reception is at 3:15 to 4 p.m. Again, the VIP reception in the Sustainability Village is 3:15 to 4 p.m. Coming up in just moments.
Inside my eyes and see why